Tung Tung wore ragged clothes to go to school early today. Ballerina assassino laughed when seeing him. Tung Tung walked closer to the bear and said a big hello.
My name is
Kids kept on mocking Tung Tung's appearance right
That
then.
is so fun.
Assassino walked up close and pushed Tung Tung down to the ground. Ballerina assassino felt satisfied with the joke. Tung Tung fell down and lay there silent on the dirty ground. Tung Tung stood up and ran away outside the big school gate. The little boy was crying while he ran and tripped and fell. Tung Tung then saw a uniform inside a clothing store. He ran out of his money and he felt so depressed then. Tung Tung began to look for part-time jobs to earn some cash. He finally received the very first amount of pay he earned. Tung Tung continued picking bottles on the street all day. He received even more of money for the work he did. Tung Tung
step
was
right up.
calling
The
everyone
best
to buy
cookies
the
in the
cakes he
market are
sold.
right
A lot
That
of
will be
people
$3.
came to
Thank
support
you.
the little
Here's the
boy.
money.
Then Patapum was sitting by the road and begging there. Tung Tung was running on the street and saw the old man there. The little boy gave bags of cakes to Patapum right away.
Really
He
wanted
talked
that
about not
uniform,
having
but I
cash
just
to
don't have
buy
the money.
uniform.
I don't know what to
The
do.
two of them were walking on the road together now. They were approaching deep inside a forest, big and wide. Then Patapum suddenly turned into magic god right there. He gave a gift to thank Tung Tung for kindness he had shown. A lot of precious treasures were contained inside the
look at all
box.
this.
Tung Tung was touched and thanked the fairy god with all his heart. The little boy accepted the gift, happiness and joy. Tung Tung now had the
Got my
uniform to
percent
go to
happy
school
feet.
today. Ballerina and assassino saw him and were surprised.
Wow, thank you so much! Yum, these look great! We are truly sorry.
It's okay, I forgive you. Group hug. Like and subscribe, everyone.
Cappuccino and young Tung Tung poured colored liquid out. The two of them began to clean the dirty toilet seat. The colorful solution
let's
splashed
throw
all
it higher.
over in the room. Then suddenly poor Tung Tung fell inside the toilet bowl. The flushing water pulled him down and washed the boy away. Poor Cappuccino tried to grab but missed his little hand. The little boy was swept along the water down the pipes.
And Cappuccino felt so sad she could not save the boy.
Down in the sewer, Tung Tung met a group of scary rats.
Then suddenly she realized exactly what to do.
She quickly ran outside onto the street to search for him.
She stood before the heavy manhole cover on the street.
She opened up the lid and jumped down deep to find a friend. Now Cappuccino floated down inside the dark sewer pipe.
Then Tung Tung met the villain, tried to let her face to face. The little boy gave him a punch and tried to run away, but Tralero chased him down and caught the little boy. Right at that moment, Cappuccino landed underground. She saw Tung Tung was under attack and ran to his side. She grabbed Tung Tung by his hand and tried to run away. She stayed behind to fight him so Tung Tung could get away.
The police chief climbed down the drain to find the missing two.
But Cappuccino was defeated by the bad guy's hand.
The angry police chief rushed forward at the evil guy.
Came in time and saved the two of them from danger now.
I need
The
to know
police
exactly
chief
how long
began to
you've been
scold them
trapped
for
in
the
this
mess they made. The two of them return up to the surface safe and sound.
But Tung Tung got sucked in a garbage bin up on the street, and Cappuccino panicked, running fast to rescue him. The worker put poor Tung Tung in the truck and drove away. Poor Cappuccino tried her best to chase the moving truck.
She hailed a taxi cab to chase him to the garbage dump.
Then Tung Tung was dumped down into a deep and dirty hole.
She ran around to search for him in every single spot. She sat and cried because the boy was nowhere to be found.
He drank a magic bottle that he found inside the pit. His body started glowing bright and flew out from the hole.
The little boy flew quickly just to find his waiting friend.
Then Cappuccino and Tung Tung were happy once
We're
again.
having so much fun walking around the center today!
It's true. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe.
mermaid cappuccino swam inside the tank so clear. The little Tung Tung clapped his hands with joy and happy cheer. A stranger woman stood there watching with the jealous glare. She
You know
hired
the
a
drop
wicked man to
location.
kidnap
What if they don't release her?
Cappuccino.
They will.
The bad guy sprayed a sleeping gas to make her fall asleep. He lifted her from out the tank and took her from the deep. They put her in a car and drove away into the night. The villain threw the mermaid back into the ocean wide. The little Tung Tung ran around to find a one he missed. She drifted to the shore and found by him within the mist. He put the mermaid in a car and drove to city lights. They rushed her to the hospital to save her life that night. The doctors
flows
helped the
regular.
mermaid give him
Scalpel
birth
ready when
inside
you
the
are.
room. Young Tung Tung sat outside and waited amidst all the gloom. The mermaid finally gave birth to a baby safe and sound. The doctor gave a heavy bill for saving lives that day. Tung Tung did not have enough of money he could pay, so Tung Tung went to work inside the supermarket store. He did the heavy lifting at the construction site for sure. He finished every single job with skill and honesty. The little boy received his very first earned salary. Then
Town
Tung
is
Tung went
officially
distributing the
Come
flyers
on
on the
in and
street. He worked his way to serving food for everyone to eat.
You're welcome,
The money
son.
that he
Come back
saved was
again.
growing bigger every day until the boy had quite enough to make the final pay. Then
Thank you very
Tung Tung
much.
met
Everything
the
looks good.
doctor just to pay the fee. Oh, the mermaid cappuccino cried inside the room alone. She saw Tung Tung again and held her baby on her own. The mom and baby said goodbye to swim back to the sea. Young Tung Tung
Guess
waved
this is it then.
goodbye to them and said his
Goodbye.
The biggest
Dad
roller
and son
coaster right over there.
went to play inside the park. The female workers sold the donuts at the candy shop. Because they had no money, they could not buy any cake. A child saw that and held the cake to tease the two of them. The dad and son cappuccino heard it and they felt so sad. The two of them decided turning back to go to their house. The little son cappuccino sat alone feeling pity there. The other child rode on a bike across the street and laughed. The son cappuccino saw that and became so angry right then. The two young children had a conflict and began to fight. The candy box arrived and tried to stop the conflict right there. The son cappuccino turned his back and ran away in his rage. The candy box approached the other child asking what occurred. They immediately thought of ways to make the peace right now. The two of them went on the way to buy the donuts right then. The yummy donuts were put deep inside a lovely gift box. The cappuccino sat and cried alone in the place again. The two of them brought the gift box to Cappuccino's house. The two young children made peace, opening the box with joy.
I think this is everything on the list.
Mom and daughter
Can we get some
cappuccino went
ice cream
shopping
too?
at the store. When they were done, the two of them went back to their own home. They saw Tung Tung cheating with a woman inside of the house. Poor cappuccino felt so sad, she started crying right there. Tung Tung was angry, chasing both his wife and his child away. The mistress threw their bags out onto the cold and empty street. The mom and daughter held each other tight and began to cry. Tung Tung and his new woman stood there laughing at the crying pair. The cappuccinos were kicked out and left upon the lonely street. Inside the rain they found an empty abandoned house to stay. The two of them were happy cleaning up and fixing the old place.
And then he said the funniest
And the new
thing.
woman drove around inside a
Almost
luxury
couldn't
car while
believe it.
mom and daughter were still working hard inside the little house.
I
The
love this
couple
red
went
silk
into the
blouse.
mall to buy a lot of fancy things.
It's perfect for you.
Definitely get it.
The mother cappuccino worked as waitress serving food all day. The little daughter shined the shoes for people walking on the street. The kitchen items were all washed until they shone so very bright. The little cappuccino tried her hand at painting art this time. A stranger came to buy her paint for a lot of money now. The little girl held on to cash and ran along the road with joy. She gave the money she had earned to help
Thank
her
you,
dearest mother out.
That helps so much.
The couple ate a
Before the
fancy
whole
dinner
tray of
at a
muffins fell
restaurant so grand. The cappuccinos went through many hard and difficult times back then. The other woman acted acted strangely inside of the big rich house. She stole the money from the safe that belonged to Tung Tung. That night, the woman took the cash and ran away to leave him far behind.
How did she get in there?
Was furious
I
to how his
told
money
you to
had been
secure that
stolen.
safe.
Then the
Get
wicked
your hands
woman
off me.
was arrested
Can't
by
arrest me. I
police
didn't do
officers
anything.
very soon. The Congo cried sadly for the big mistake he made that very day. He looked back at the photos of the family that he used to have. The cappuccinos were enjoying a peaceful and a happy day. Tung Tung went to the house to find the mother and the little child.
I
The mother
trusted you, and you
cappuccino
betrayed us.
angrily
I've had
chased
enough of
Tung
your apologies. We're leaving.
Please, wait. Don't take her away from me.
home.
The Cappuccino family went to the aquarium. They bought the tickets at the counter and they walked inside. The whole Cappuccino family entered in the play. The scenery was magical and beautiful there. They walked and learned about the species living inside there. In front of them were jellyfish full of color shining bright. The whole family also went to visit all the turtles too. So many things were waiting for them to discover right now. The family started moving to another area then. In front of them appeared the multicolored coral reefs there. The daughter Cappuccina learned the interesting things there. The animals in the place were very diverse everywhere. The family went exploring many species of the fish. They were experiencing a peaceful time together right then. Everyone continued moving to another area then. The three of them summarized about the journey together. The family went back home after a wonderful day out. The zombie cappuccino stole a loaf of bread to eat. Every single policeman was chasing down the thief. The people on the street were shocked to see the chase right there. The zombie cappuccino hid inside the bushes deep. The police chief had
Where
lost
in the
the track
world
of
is she
criminal
hiding?
right now. The zombie crawled up from the sewer to the street above. She walked along the road and ate the bread so happily. The little boy Tung Tung was watching movies in his house. The zombie cappuccino came inside to say hello. Poor Tung Tung was so scared, he started crying tears of fear. The little boy was panicked, running straight into his room. She did not understand why Tung Tung was afraid of her. The little boy crawled